This is the sound of success, according to Credit Solutions of America, the largest debt settlement company in the country. Employees ring a bell every time they persuade a credit card company to settle somebody's debt for less than what they really owe.
I just wanted to call and discuss a wonderful offer that we received from Chase.
When we visited with our cameras, the noise was deafening. But thousands of unhappy customers have complained. Karen Moore says all she heard was silence.
I had absolutely no contact with them for over a year.
Karen Moore appeared to be living a nice middle-class life in San Antonio, but 2 years ago found herself deep in debt. That's when she saw something about Credit Solutions on TV.
We dramatically reduce your debt and we get you out in 3 years or less.
In this video and on its website, Credit Solutions claims it can help customers negotiate with their credit card companies to pay up to half of what they actually owe.
When you signed up with them, what did they tell you to do with your bills?
They told me, first of all, not to pay anything.
Nothing.
Nothing. To stop making payments.
Instead of paying her bills, Karen was supposed to save a chunk of money that could be used to make an offer to the credit card companies to settle her debts once and for all. But that savings account didn't grow very fast because in the meantime, Credit Solutions was automatically deducting its own fee, 15% of Karen's total debt.
I'm out of pocket $2,088 and nothing to show for it. I had assigned a limited power of attorney with them as well.
Karen remained in the Credit Solutions program for 20 months and paid the company's full 15% fee. Yet Credit Solutions did not initiate a single debt settlement for her. In fact, because she wasn't paying on her cards, the late fees and penalties piled up, causing her debt to soar from $13,000 to more than $18,000, and her credit score to plunge.
It sounded legitimate.
And Karen's not alone. Attorneys have filed a class action lawsuit on behalf of potentially thousands of former customers.
Can you tell me what percentage of customers pay you the fee and never end up getting any debt settled?
That's a great question. I don't have that number, and I can certainly look at it for you.
VP Heather Carmichael of Credit Solutions never did answer that question, but she defended her company's business practices.
Is your company taking advantage of people who are deep in debt and who can least afford it?
No, absolutely not. In fact, we have a proven track record of success and hundreds and thousands of people who have successfully completed our program.
But it's a different story at the Better Business Bureau in Dallas, where Credit Solutions is based.
These are all the complaints that we've received on Credit Solutions of America from people all over the country who were dissatisfied with the service that they got.
About how many people have we heard from here in the stack?
We've heard from 1,600 plus people in the last 3 years, the last 36 months.
The BBB says there's a pattern, people paying fees up front and then not getting their debts settled.
There are people who say that, they ended up in a worse condition than before, people who say they're veterans. There's someone who's a teacher and she lost the thousands of dollars to this company. She had to go get a second job.
On March 26th, the Texas Attorney General filed suit against Credit Solutions, accusing the company of deceptive acts.
They may not be saving a penny and may in fact be paying a whole lot more.
May 19th, New York Attorney General Andrew Cuomo also sued Credit Solutions and launched an investigation of the entire debt settlement industry.
They are very good at what they do, and this is what they do. They perpetrate these frauds.
May 28th, the Missouri Attorney General piled on, accusing Credit Solutions of fraud. Credit Solutions blames its legal troubles on a one-year period from December 2006 to December 2007, during which the company was under different ownership.
So there is a period of over a year that we have been working diligently to clean up.
But the man who ran the company in the interim says that existing problems within the company were deep and ingrained. And all three attorneys general say their lawsuits cover a period of time when the current CEO, Doug Van Arsdale, was running the company.
This is the beginning of our busy time for the call center.
Once again, congratulations on wanting to settle this account.
We asked her about this internal sales script that Nightline obtained from a former employee. It instructs salespeople to tell customers what we'll do is reduce your debt down to 50% of the original amount.
I've seen one of your sales scripts, and in that sales script, it says, we will reduce your debts by 50%.
And I wish I could speak to that sales script. I haven't seen the one that you're referring to.
Would it trouble you if there was a sales script out there that was basically promising people half off their debts?
Absolutely, I'd like to see what you're looking at to be able to comment on it.
Then there's this document. Another Credit Solutions customer says it was sent to him in 2007 when he was sued by his creditors and looking to the company for guidance. It suggests that he lend from church or sell plasma to earn money to pay his debts. Credit Solutions says the document is not currently used by the company.
So I'm wondering, what percent of your customers do you actually manage to help?
I don't know an exact percentage either. I mean, we help everybody.
What percentage of your customers make it all the way through the 3-year program?
I wish I had an answer for you. I'd have to go look up that stat too.
But you're
I
the
can
VP
certainly-
of operations? You don't know the answer?
Yes, I don't know the answer. I'm so sorry.
What percentage of your customers do you manage to settle at least one debt for?
Oh, that's another great numbers question. I don't have a specific answer to that.
But the New York Attorney General does,
They also happen to be full of baloney.
alleging Credit Solutions settles debts for only 1% of its customers in his state.
Most service businesses perform a service for you and then they collect their fee. Why do you collect your fee up front?
This is an ongoing coaching. So we become your financial advocate and your coach. And if you look at many other industries, they work the exact same way.
But several states limit advance fees for credit services to $25 to $75. And in Missouri, it's illegal to charge any fee in advance, according to the Attorney General's lawsuit. We asked how the company explains being sued by 3 separate attorneys general.
What's your response?
I wish there were an easy answer to that question. The industry is changing so rapidly, and there is more change to come.
But these attorneys general aren't investigating and suing the industry. They're suing your company. Why?
I am not a lawyer. I cannot comment on pending litigation. I can tell you, Elizabeth, that we are working diligently with them towards an acceptable solution.
I just wonder, does Credit Solutions hurt some people more than it helps them?
I wish it were that easy. These are customers who are having a crisis. The people that we help are employees who become grief counselors on the phone starting in day 1. There are no easy solutions to those little plastic credit cards that are out there, but we are a big part of the solution for many, many customers out there.
But Karen Moore says the company was not the solution for her. She's been demanding a full refund for months, so we inquired about her case.
Hi, Ms. Moore. This is Ginger again with Credit Solutions. I would love to, personally apologize for the situation at hand.
Her refund finally showed up the day we showed up to interview her. For Nightline, I'm Elizabeth Leamy in Dallas.